I'm the CEO at Seldon, so I guess I'm the guy that gives you the kind of super high-level sound bites about how half of jobs will be replaced by machines in the next 10, 15 years, and AI is more powerful than nukes, and AI is the new electricity. There's obviously a lot of hype out there, and it can be quite hard to find a signal in all the noise. But really, one thing's for sure is that companies are really investing heavily in machine learning right now. Spending went up from $12 billion last year to $57 billion by 2021. So that means it's a great time to be a data scientist, and it also means there are going to be billions of models produced. And so the real problem there is that these models need to be deployed into a real-world application, and that requires highly specialized skills and infrastructure. So that's what we're solving at Seldon. Some of us will have heard from us already. A lot of people think about machine learning as just being the creation of models, building algorithms, but there's a lot more to it, which I won't go into. I'll save that for the next bit. And we focus on the deployment, on the inference side of machine learning. It's actually serving models in production. So really our goal is to enable data science teams to deploy models much faster, more effectively, to run experiments, to optimize their models at runtime. So we cater really for data scientists who are building models, who don't necessarily have the DevOps skills, or they get pulled into these quality of service and performance-related issues. The DevOps engineers who've not all sort of trained on the fundamentals of machine learning. And we want to also bring the business people into the project as well, so they have direct access to things like business KPIs. Our open source product, Seldon Core, we released in December after a couple of years R&D, and we're thrilled that it's now has over 50,000 pulls on Docker Hub, and that's growing like crazy at the moment. We were at 30,000 a couple of weeks ago, and really what it does is it enables data scientists to serve models. It's like the engine based on Kubernetes, which you can use to serve models. So it works across platforms, across clouds, and supports models built in multiple frameworks. It's really easy to integrate into applications. So I won't go into all the details of what it does, but I recommend that you search for us on Google or on GitHub, type in Seldon Core. And one of the reasons I think we're getting a lot of traction now is we've been collaborating since the start of this new project called Kubeflow, which is a new Google open source project that basically provides a machine learning toolkit that sits on top of Kubernetes. And it's a really exciting project. There's about 30 different organizations collaborating on this, including some of the big names you see down here. And that's really seeking to provide almost like a scaffolding for the entire machine learning pipeline, including everything from data prep all the way through to serving. And there are some exciting projects in there like Jupyter Notebook or Ambassador, Argo, and for serving models, currently there's two choices, either TensorFlow serving or Seldon Core. So we're super excited to be working with Google, and we have a roadmap ahead of us that's well aligned with this. So on that note, I encourage you to download Kubeflow and Seldon Core, and to enjoy the next talk, which I'm sure will be awesome. So thank you.